My madness, as far as schizophrenia goes, as far as what it inflicts upon me and the insanity that inflicts upon me, even with medication, even though the insanity has become more ideological than anything else, it's still a deep and dark mist, smoke between me and reality. With medication, I have achieved a state of normalcy, a state of ability and proficiency in the life that I want to live, even though it's far from perfect, the life that I'm living. But I have achieved a certain level, but there is still that madness that schizophrenia forces upon me. And schizophrenia is genetic. It's not something I force upon myself, though. It I took certain substances that made it kick in a lot sooner, around the age of 15, 16, whereas it should have kicked in more around 21 or 22 on average for most schizophrenics. But the madness that I'm talking about is really an inability to diagnose the next step, to have confidence in one's ability to progress in one's life in whatever endeavor that I'm trying to do. I have a lack of confidence. I have a lack of willpower. And spirituality, the gods that are part of the one God, of course, from my point of view, have really helped me push forward to have a certain amount of will. Like spirits, for instance, with the nature of Ugu Fairlie in Vodao, or it's pronounced Vodou, but I pronounce it Vodao. Uh, understand that at least, because I have received some criticism for that. But Ugu Fairlie is a warrior spirit in Vodou. And Ugu Fairlie uh, is associated with forcefulness, assertion, being a warrior in more than just like the physical sense, but being a warrior in the life sense, the actions one takes within oneself and without oneself. And Ugu Fairlie has really helped me have the willpower to press on, just like Papa Legba, another spirit Loa in the Vodou tradition, has helped me open gateways that I wouldn't have been able to open by myself in the time that I opened them in. Uh, there have been gateways that have been opened that would have taken me much longer to basically traverse. And I mean in relationships, I mean in life, I mean in understanding, knowledge. Now, Odin has helped me understand that being a warrior isn't all about fighting. It's also about fighting within, fighting one's downward pulling nature, fighting one's doubt. And to move on to Thor, Thor has taught me that getting up is better when it comes to defeat. Even if you're defeated while on your feet, it's better to get up, stand up, than to lay down and take it. And that I'm not directly referring to the fights that I've been in, but more I'm referring to once again life attributes, life abilities, and my inherent nature basically makes me feel defeated because of the depression that schizophrenia forces upon me. But I have learned to get back up because of Thor. Now, Kali Ma is the main form of God that I worship the source through, the one God that everything is a part of. And Kali Ma is the female part of God that is very ancient, very primordial, very loving, very independent, as far as inducing independence and responsibility for our own enlightenment. While helping us being fulfilled in this world, she helps us towards liberation, towards enlightenment, towards moksha, in essence. And she is my divine mother. Most people see her as the grotesque images that are shown, but all those images have so much symbolism. And the way I see her, the way that I've been shown, is basically a female being of light who resides almost sentient and giant, or stationary and giant, over a very vast forest slash jungle of light beings conversing, learning, talking, and working their way to the source. Now, without the gods, without my connection to God, the one source, should I say, um, I would be a gibbering wreck as a schizophrenic. I would be a gibbering wreck of madness. And madness will creep up on you if you don't find purpose in your life. If you don't find things to look up to and you don't find goals to have for your life, madness will destroy you. Madness will consume you, and you won't be able to tell the difference between yourself and somebody that you want to be, where you want to be, who you want to be, and you might not even understand how to develop goals or a coherent understanding of reality. So the gods and spirits have helped me greatly in schizophrenia. My madness has been reduced, but my madness is still there. I still feel it creeping up on me. It feels like I have an axe over my head a lot of the time. I'm sometimes very paranoid, sometimes feeling like something bad's going to happen when it doesn't. I have nightmares still, very bad nightmares. But with the strength that I have, with the talismans that I have, with the spirits that I have, with the gods that I have in my corner, I guess you could say, I feel much stronger. The madness cannot consume me. And I just wanted to make a quick video about that. It was a little scatterbrained, I understand, but I just want to talk about madness and how I overcome it, and really to describe a little bit of how you can yourself overcome it. And sometimes you don't have to be spiritual, you don't have to be religious. If you just want to have some defined goals and press forward based on those goals, I would encourage that. And even if you're not religious at all, you don't believe there's a God, you don't believe there's anything supernatural or bigger than sentient beings, then I would highly recommend meditation and calmness of the mind, so you can